All right, welcome. First order of business, Kevin Weeks reported that Giordano Blackwell trade from Seattle is likely to happen to the Leafs. Looks like it's kind of being held up for salary cap reasons on Toronto's end, but it looks like a deal's in place. They just got to figure out how to work the money, make the money move. So, kind of start off with that rumor. Travis Hamonic, who he got traded to Ottawa today for a 2023 third round pick. That's Vancouver's original pick that was traded to Ottawa. They just get it back. He signed at $3 million per season for 2 seasons. That's this year and next season. Then he's a UFA. Yeah, he's all right. I mean, I think he'll help Ottawa's back end. He's a veteran at this point. He's not a bad player. I don't think I would have him in my top 4 personally, but he's a veteran player. He knows the game. He knows how to play defense. Whether or not he executes on a day or a nightly basis is a different question, but I'm not going to get into that. I think overall it's a pretty good move for Ottawa. They obviously don't want to be bottom dwellers anymore. They want to be contenders, so I like it. Next up, we have Troy Stetcher to the LA Kings for a 2022 7th round pick. Kind of surprising how cheaply they let Troy Stetcher go. He signed at $1.7 million. He's a UFA after this season, so purely a rental, purely for depth defensively. I like Stetcher a lot. I think that's a steal of a trade, and I don't. It's more likely than not that the 7th round pick does not turn into any type of NHL player. So for that, I think the Kings easily win this trade. I think a 3rd round pick would be a lot more understandable, maybe a 4th, but a 7th is, it's pretty close to cash considerations at that point, or future considerations. The Kings, they need help, especially on the defensive end. They have a total of $33.1 million on the IR and the LTIR. The only one on the LTIR is Sean Walker, who is listed on the bottom. He only has a cap hit of $2.65 million. The rest is just on IR. So they're saving a little bit of money. These guys should be back in time for the playoffs, and by that time, their team's going to be stacked if they keep dealing on before the trade deadline. So just a few notables on the IR right now. You got your boy Drew Doughty. We got Dustin Brown, Victor Arvidsson, or as known in Nashville as RV. Love that. Matt Roy, Athanasiou, Lemieux, and Anderson. So you got quite a few guys, quite a few impactful guys too. Doughty, top pairing defenseman. You got Dustin Brown, he was the captain. He's a leader on that team. He plays hard most nights. Arvidsson, former 30-goal scorer, has that 30-goal potential. He can snipe the puck. Matt Roy, Athanasiou, they bring a lot of competition night in and night out. Who else we got? We got Brendan Lemieux. Definitely some sandpaper. I'm not a big Brendan Lemieux fan, but there's a reason he's on an NHL roster and the reason he gets paid. He provides a lot of sandpaper. He can provide an enforcement for your star players. So even though he might not provide a whole lot offensively, he's still an important piece for them, and they're going to be happy when he comes back, especially for the playoffs. That's going to help a lot. He's definitely an agitator. Anderson and what's his face? Walker. So overall, I think it's a great move for LA. They definitely need it. I don't think they're done. LA has about $0 in cap space though, so that could be kind of an issue. But we'll see what happens. A couple of minor trades happening. If the Giordano trade goes down, I'll make another video on it and kind of analyze it a little further, a little more in depth. So that's it for this. I'll see you in a couple hours. Thanks for watching.